Hi all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha Mandisa. I hope you are well. Today I want to look at one way that can help to jumpstart your career, maintain public awareness. So I just simply let people know that yes, I am here. This is what I have to offer. And one way to do this is by taking part in a competition. Competing allows you to get direct contact with your fan base, potential fan base, and just let people know that you are here through the systems that surround competing. It could be national competitions or it could be major competitions. Those are the ones that I'm specifically talking about. Yes, you can do like say inter church competitions. Those the ones who have numbers say ranging from at least the minimum 100 people to and up. Those are the types of competitions that you should want to take part in, because as I mentioned earlier, you have a chance to be in a space where people are focusing on you for that particular moment, and you have a chance to connect with them, and through all the marketing efforts your name is announced, what you do is announced, your bio is constantly being repeated, so people are consistently hearing about you and what you do as well. But as we know, it's not that easy. There are definitely some cons to competition. There's politics, the who know who, being unfairly judged, and many others. People, you trusting in people, and then the whole backbiting situation. And to be honest, that is in everything that you will do. You just have to remember your purpose for being there. So there's some whose purpose will be to win said competition. There's some whose purpose would be to just do better. There's some that just enter it because a family member say go and do it. But if your purpose is to get noticed and get out there, you want to be that person that is on time. You want to be interacting with people. If people say, okay, well, we have spots open that participants in the competition can go on radio, you need to be one of those first persons saying, yes, I'm available, make time, make it a priority, because your purpose is not only about winning. Your purpose would be to let people know about you and all that you have to offer. And though competition is something great and something that can jumpstart your career, your talent should be able to exist outside of competition. You should be able to see competition as a stepping stone to get you where you want to be. Not that if competition never happens, your talent suffers or what you do suffers. So it's important to know that is your purpose, because you will meet negative situations from the get-go. There's some people that you would think rooting for you, and then they're rooting for somebody else. You yourself might falter under the pressure, but you should know at the end of the day, your purpose is to know that, okay, I have arrived, I am here, this is what I have to offer, and not get wrapped up and roped up into all the negativity that will come. So entering locally, entering regionally, entering nationally, and thank God for the internet, it is a bit easier to enter such competitions. So don't limit yourself. There are things that you should put in place. There are things that you should do before entering any competition, before getting into anything. And the first thing is to research. Get to know all about the competition, the ins and outs. If you could speak to someone who has previously entered it, that will be definitely beneficial as well. And know important things like deadlines. When must you submit the application? When must you submit photos? When must you submit the music? And you need to know these deadlines, so you need to know, okay, this is how we'll plan my rehearsal time, this is who people I want on board. You can map out how you want your particular performance, your particular piece to look, and do it in a time that you're not pressured, so you can put your best foot forward. So research, have a plan, set a budget. Setting a budget is important, because there's some competitions where if you don't place in 5th and up, you will be at a loss. So if you spend more than you have with the expectation that you may get or you may win, that is putting yourself in a very risky position, and you really shouldn't do that. So set a budget, something that you can manage. More often than not, people get a lot of sponsorship, but if you know starting and trying to get out and you don't have anything to offer sponsors, set a budget for you personally and work towards that. Save some of your gig money if you're doing gigs and get out there, because in some cases competition can have this benefit where you get out good spending little to nothing, but you have to be very strategic about it. So research all the ins and outs, talk to people, find out what to do, not to do, set a plan, have a budget, be consistent and disciplined with what it is you have to do. And lastly, be patient. You may not get to number one on the first try, or even you may not get through the first preliminary, but be listening, be open-minded, and it's all about bettering yourself. Yes, it's a stressful situation, it can be, but it also pushes you to get better. Seeing the positive in it will definitely help. These are my thoughts on competition. This is how I generally approach competition. I'm not a person who says, alright, I just want to go and win. There's some people that just love to compete. They thrive off of knowing like, I beat this person, I beat that person. That's not my personality. I am my biggest competition in that I judge myself so harshly. I will go above and beyond just so that I meet my expectations, and not necessarily based on what someone thinks of me. There are other people that have to beat somebody, and it's all fun and games in that. But if your purpose is beyond that, and definitely if you're looking to get out there, as I said, if your main purpose is to push and let people know that you have arrived, use competition for your benefit, but also understand that it will not be a walk in the park, especially if it's a national competition. There are ins and outs that you should know, so research, and it will be beneficial to you in the long run. You'll meet people, links, and even your conduct surrounding competition, how you behave, how you talk, how you dress, how you carry yourself. Those things matter. Those things leave a lasting impression, and for that period of time, you'll be engaged and in contact with lots of people from different stakeholders within the competition, to different areas. So you have the sound men, and you have dancers, and you can have buyers, interested buyers. So having an idea about the competition and who you will be surrounded by is important, and also your conduct when this competition is going on will also be important. So I hope that this helps you and brings some insight to how you should operate throughout competitions. I personally believe that it will help jumpstart one's career once you approach it in the correct way. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I share more on different ways to jumpstart your career, let people know that you have arrived. Thank you for watching.